Good evening all, and welcome to the final episode of St Agnes's Choral Society series of Sunday Escapes. We hope you have enjoyed the series so far and will enjoy all that is still to come, and please stick around for the end to announce some exciting news. Starting off tonight's episode, we have a beautiful song from a classical musical, The Music Man. Now, The Music Man was St Agnes's 1997 production, and it also won awards for Best Set and Best Lighting, and it was also nominated for Best Wardrobe. So tonight, performing the iconic Till There Was You, we have the wonderful and beautiful Lissy Quinn. Thank you, Lissy, for that wonderful rendition. Up next, we travel across the seas to Russia. Yes, Fiddler on the Roof was St Agnes's 1982 production, and it was performed again in 1987. Tonight, an iconic trio from the show will be performed as a quintet. Singing Matchmaker, we have Emer McKeever, Oonagh, Helen Smyth, Jessica Wolsley, and Nicola Murray. Take it away, ladies.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'll bring the veil. You'll bring the groom, slender and pale. Bring me a ring, for I'm longing to be the envy of all I see. For Papa, make him a scholar. For Mama, make him rich as a king. For
Matchmaker, matchmaker, you know that I'm still very young. Please take your time. Up to this minute I misunderstood that I could get stuck for good.
Dear Yanta, see that he's gentle. Remember, you are also a bride. It's not that I'm sentimental, it's just that I'm terrified.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, plan me no plans. I'm in no rush. Maybe I've learned playing with matches a girl can get hurt. So bring me no ring,
Roll me no brew,
find me no find, catch me no catch, unless he's a matchless match.
Thank you, ladies. It's so wonderful to see a group of performers again, even if it is only on our screens, but wonderful, well done. Next, I have the absolute privilege of introducing the endless talent that is Anne-Marie Morgan. With St Agnes's alone, she has been nominated for Best Ensemble in 2017 in their production of Me and My Girl, and again in 2018 for Best Choreography in 42nd Street. Not only is Anne-Marie a multi-award winning choreographer, but she is always there in the rehearsal room to put you through your steps, but also to put a smile on your face. Over to you, Anne-Marie.
Hello, my name is Anne-Marie Morgan and I'm a choreographer. I have worked on 3 productions with St Agnes's, firstly Me and My Girl, and then 42nd Street, and last of all Top Hat. I've loved being on the production team and getting to work with people such as the legend that is Wilson Shields, the fabulous Colin Scott, and getting to reconnect with the very first director I've ever worked with, the legend that is Michael Poyner. But then there's the tour de force that is the great Laura Kerr. What a woman. Talented, inspirational, funny. She's the business. It's been an absolute joy working with talented principals like Kerry and Aideen, Gareth and Lorraine, and the powerhouse that is Fiona Keegan, to name but a few. But my heart is always with the dancers and the ensemble. A bit selfish, I know. And with St Agnes's, I was in for a treat. The best of the best. We have long rehearsals on Sunday, but when you open the door and you walk into the room and the dancers have been there for 2 hours already practicing and drilling the routines, it's just so heartwarming. It just shows the work ethic and the discipline of the company. And I would just like to say a big thank you to Helen and Emer for all your hard work. Thanks a million, girls.
Little and eat a little, drink a little and drink a little. Keep it up with the 94 for the bad movies on this talk.
I have so many fond, happy memories of working with the company. I'll never forget the incredible ancestor scene from Me and My Girl. Just loved it. I also loved the last rehearsal I had with Aggies just before the lockdown. It comprised of just myself and Mark Tilley, the very talented Mark Tilley, who was playing Bedini. We were choreographing his strip number, just the 2 of us in the room together, and Arthur came to lock up the hall just as Mark was running around in his underpants retrieving all his clothes. It was quite fun. But my absolute favourite memory has to be the finale of 42nd Street. Made all the more memorable because I shared it with Miss Laura Kerr. We sat together, literally clinging to each other, praying that when the curtain opened, the staircase would be there. But sure, we had nothing to worry about. In true Aggie style, and thanks to the amazing work of Claire Donnelly and her team, there it was in all its splendour. The dancers filed down row by row in perfect unison, and the applause that followed spoke volumes. I've never felt such an adrenaline rush, a sense of pride in a company, and it's forever there in my memory, and most importantly there. So proud. So thanks Gareth and your hard-working committee for allowing me to be part of this wonderful company. I miss you all so much and can't wait until we can stage Top Hat. Look forward to seeing you all in 2021. Lots of love.
Thank you so much, Anne-Marie, for your words, and we hope to see you back making us sweat it out in rehearsals sometime in the near future. Up next, staying on the line of 42nd Street, we have a performer singing a song from the award-winning musical. Fiona Keegan is a long-standing member of the company, and every time she steps on stage, she just shines. Singing 9:15 from 42nd Street, we have Fiona Keegan. Over to you, Fiona.
Life begins when somebody's eyes look into your own. Life begins when you get your guy all alone. From morning until twilight, I don't know I'm alive, but I know love begins at 8:45. The stars are gonna twinkle and shine this evening about 8:45. Here's love in arms, I'm gonna tenderly twine around me about 8:45. I know I won't be late, 'cause at 8:30 I'm gonna hurry there. I'll be waiting where the lane begins, waiting for him on needles and pins, and then the world is gonna be mine this evening about 8:45. I know I won't be late, 'cause at 8:30 I'm gonna hurry there. I'll be waiting where the lane begins, waiting for him on needles and pins, and then the world is gonna be mine this evening about 8:45.
Fantastic, Fiona. Thank you so much for that. Carousel is the next musical that we are journeying to. It was performed by the company in 1991, where it won Best Overall Show, and it was again performed in 2002, where it won Best Visual. Singing one of my favourite songs from the show is Miss Angela Cunningham with the classic Mr. Snow.
His name is Mr. Snow, and an upstanding man is he. He comes home every night in his rime-bottom boat with a net full of herring from the sea. An almost perfect beau, as refined as a girl could wish. But he spends so much time in his rime-bottom boat that he can't seem to lose the smell of fish.
And indeed, Miss Pipperidge, if you would be mine,
I'd be yours for the rest of my life. Next moment we were promised, and now my mind's in a maze. For all I can do is look forward to that wonderful day of days. When I marry Mr. Snow, the flowers will be humming with the buzz of bees. The birds will make a racket in the churchyard trees. When I marry Mr. Snow, then it's off to home we'll go. And both of us look a little dreamy eyed, a driving to the cottage by the ocean side. While the salty breezes blow, he'll carry me across the threshold, and I'll be as meek as a lamb. Then he'll set me on my feet, and I'll sing kind of sweet. Well, Mr. Snow, here I am. Then I'll kiss him so he'll know that everything will be as right can be. I'm living in a cottage by the sea with me. I love that Mr. Snow. That young seafaring, bold and daring, big, big whiskered, overbearing, darling Mr.
Thank you, Angela, for that. Next up, we have another production team member here to talk to us tonight. This is someone who knows how to rally a rehearsal room when the trips are down and brings such an infectious energy to the company. She joined in 2017 to direct the production of Me and My Girl, and since then she has brought Belfast audiences fabulous shows with the company. Here to tell you more is the wonderful and incredible Laura Kerr.
My name is Laura Kerr, and at the moment I am the current director for St Agnes's Choral Society. I came into St Agnes's Choral Society back in 2017 for their show Me and My Girl that was heading into the Grand Opera House in Belfast, and I had a fantastic time when I was there. And then the company kindly asked me to stay, and back in 2018 we then staged 42nd Street in the Opera House. Wow, could I believe that I was involved in this iconic, fabulous dancing show? I really have fantastic memories from that show, and I can honestly say from the moment we all travelled to London, 42 of us, to see the show the year before we staged it, I just knew this was going to be something very special. 2019, I was very delighted and privileged to direct The Sound of Music in the Opera House, and that was another fantastic time for us. Incredible children. Will we ever forget that fantastic singing nuns chorus? And of course, our fabulous leads and our fantastic Maria. We had a wonderful time. And this year, we should have been staging Top Hat, that fabulous dancing show with Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers all those years ago, and we had our own Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers in Gareth McCreevy and Aideen Fox. And I was really excited about taking that show into the theatre. Unfortunately, due to lockdown, well, that just didn't happen. But who knows? I'm hoping that someday we will be able to perform that incredible show for the public. I suppose one of my very special memories from having worked with the company since 2017 has to be 42nd Street. And those of you who are St Agnes's members and were involved in that show will probably know exactly what I'm going to say, because I refer to it often. On our get-in day, the huge mirror that was to be flown from up above and to kind of stop at an angle just above the stage, well, that got stuck in the centre of the Grand Opera House stage, and that was just the scariest thing ever, because it meant that the company, we couldn't get on to rehearse. And so that just left us with a dress rehearsal on the Monday night before the audiences came to see our show. But I think for me, my fondest memory of that show has to be whenever the steps pulled out onto the centre of the stage to allow our incredible dancers to perform that iconic dance on the stairs almost at the end of the show. And there was a particular rhythm to the pulling out of the stairs. It kind of went something like this: ga-dung, 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 dum-dum. I listened out for that every night, and once I heard dum-dum, I knew the stairs were in place. It had to happen very quickly, and I can honestly say I held my breath until the curtain went up and I saw those steps, and then of course witnessed the joy every night of seeing our incredible dancers with amazing choreography from Anne-Marie Morgan perform on the stairs. Yes, we do great shows, and yes, they make a fantastic sound when they sing, and yes, they work really hard. But I think for me, it is the sense of family and community and teamwork. I was overwhelmed when I first stepped foot into their hall where they rehearse, and I can honestly say the friendship that I have known, the care that I have been given, the support from committee, the hard work from every member of that fantastic company. It's just been a complete joy and pleasure. I love our potluck kind of lunches, dinners, suppers that tend to happen on a very regular basis. Everybody just brings a dish and suddenly there's a banquet and we all enjoy that. I truly do love the community spirit of St Agnes's and how they have embraced me and my family. And for that, I will always be grateful.
Thank you, Laura, and we all hope to see that light that you bring to rehearsals sometime in the near future. We now jump from recent times to what would have been our future times. This series was not meant to happen quite where it has, as it was meant to launch our new and exciting show for May 2021, which would have been Shrek the Musical, a wonderful and exciting and glamorous musical that we were all very much looking forward to. Unfortunately, due to COVID, it has forced us to postpone the show to a later date, but thankfully we are excited to announce that we still have the performance rights, so we will stage it at a later date in the future. But tonight, bringing you more to the story is Hannah Conlon.
This is by the book, a picture perfect bride. I got my happy ending in a fairy tale. The knot must get tied. This is what I dreamed. Finally, it's real. I knew what I would look like but I never thought how I might feel. And there's more to the story, but you so often read isn't always so. There's more to the story. Now I know every princess is a beauty, every dragon must be cruel. Big goes with bad and royal goes with duty. We play our parts, we follow every rule. This is by the book. I knew it from the start. The ogre tries to hurt you, but I never knew they meant in the heart. And there's more to the story, but you so clearly see isn't always so. There's more to the story. Now I know, now I know. What you're so fondly told isn't always so. There's more to the story. Now I know this is by the book. I got my happy ending.
Thank you, Hannah, for that wonderful solo performance, and the last of our series, unfortunately. Tonight, we wanted to bring you some exciting news that we have, as 2020 has been a year that no one will ever forget because of the loss that so many have experienced. And because of this, we decided we would not let COVID take away our Christmas spirit, as it has already taken away so much from us. So I'm extremely proud and excited to announce that St Agnes's Choral Society are bringing 2 stunning Christmas concerts your way.
Candles in the window, shadows painting the ceiling.
Oh, I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly.
Star of wonder, star of light, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light.
I heard the sheep bells softly calling them along the little road to Bethlehem.
So stay tuned to hear more about how to stream the concerts and how to donate. This does bring us to the final song of the series, and it has a meaning more than ever before. Stepping aside from our usual show tunes, the company got together, well, recorded together over lockdown to bring a wonderful song to you. Our chosen charity for this was Macmillan Cancer Support, and here today we have Joanne Young to tell us more about how this money can help those in need.
Hi, I'm Joanne Young, Senior Fundraising Manager for Macmillan Cancer Support here in Northern Ireland. I would like to thank St Agnes Choral Society for choosing to support us. We've never needed your help more. Throughout this pandemic, Macmillan has been hit really hard, with an increased demand on our services and a 50% drop in our income. We find ourselves in a really difficult situation right now. We cannot forget that every day 30 people in Northern Ireland are diagnosed with cancer, and this doesn't stop because of coronavirus. Our Macmillan nurses are doing all they can supporting people through cancer, along with trying to alleviate additional pressures on the NHS. The calls to our support line have increased by 37%, and the need for information and emotional support has gone through the roof. In order to sustain these services, we need all the help we can get. St Agnes Choral Society rendition of Thankful was beautifully moving and so apt, and I would like to take this opportunity to let you know how thankful we are to you, and we wish you the best of luck with your concert. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Joanne, for all the work you put in and the kindness that you have to help those in need with the charity. Our final performance tonight is the release of Thankful by Josh Groban that raised over £2,500 for Macmillan Cancer. We as a company are truly thankful for all your continued support, and we would really appreciate it that if you liked the series so far, there's a link above this video that you can go to donate to our charity of the year, the Renal Unit at Belfast City Hospital. So until our Christmas concert, stay safe and know that we will get through this one day all together. I leave you with the company's rendition of Thankful.
There's so much to be thankful for. Some days we forget to look around us. Some days we forget the joy that surrounds us.
So caught up inside ourselves, we take when we should give.
So for tonight we pray for what we know can be, and on this day we hope for what we still can't see. It's up to us to be the change, and even though we all can still do more, there's so much to be thankful for. Look beyond ourselves, there's so much sorrow. It's way too late to say I'll cry tomorrow.
Each of us must find our true